started my timer.
Getting a little rambunctious.
I also started my run.
What?
Hey, we're live.
Hey, we're live. How do you like that? Hey, this is Yelsraek.
And I'm Anthole.
You remember
Get bodied for the second time in a row.
You remember Ant from the previous run, right?
Yeah.
Let's see, yeah, what do I want to do? I want to do...
Emphasis on run, because that's all I scored, was a single run.
Yells versus Ant. Just like I see in the Z1R tournament stuff. There we go. So yeah, we're gonna do a non-randomized run of Link to the Past. And just to follow up on everything from, let's see, I gotta turn you up a little bit here. Crank up your volume to like 120-ish. There we go. Okay.
Hopefully that's better.
Yeah, so I've got just doing a little volume check live like you do. But yeah, following up on the Baseball Stars run, I did just donate $15 for the 15 strikeouts that Kong unleashed on Ant.
And as I got beaten by Kong, I matched that donation with $15. So that brings us up to about 5 something now. I think 5. Where are we at?
Something like that, yeah. Well, no, 7. It was.
Oh, 790. Yeah, that's what I meant. 791. We're almost at $800.
We are. It's pretty
we got
wild.
An amazing block coming up here.
As we do.
Tons of races.
Yeah, the RGL TV staff is going to be hitting it hard deep into the night tonight, and bringing lots of fun for you folks.
Pulling an all-nighter.
Whatever it takes, right?
Yeah, it's an endurance marathon, so hopefully we can put on some good shows for you guys tonight and get you guys out here. It's a good cause. I'm ready if you are.
I am ready as well.
Great.
I did.
Yeah, I fixed it.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, no, I think without further ado, we can get going. So, Ant, do you want to do the countdown here?
Sure thing, buddy. Count it down. We're gonna do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go.
Nice. Good luck.
You too.
Thanks, man. A rare title. I don't know if anybody's heard of this one. It's called The Legend of Zelda Triforce of the Gods.
So this is where everything's shuffled around, right? And you have to track the items that you get.
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
Did you start your timer, Ian?
Now I do.
The very first thing we're gonna do, as in every Zelda game, you're gonna go save the princess. Like, and that's pretty much it. That's all you're trying to do, right? Just save the princess and just go and get her, and everything's fine. That's the end of the game. So we'll be in and out of here pretty quick, I think. We're already in the castle. Should be pretty cut and dry.
Super simple.
Well, it's raining, so it's more like cut and wet, but it's not really.
Cut all these bushes that wet grass smell. Great. I have not played vanilla of this for quite a while.
If you need some reminders on where to go, let me know.
I will. I may be hitting that lifeline there.
Because I have done exactly one complete run of this game in the last 6 months, and it was a 3-part Let's Play that I've done over the last like 3 days since since we decided that we were gonna do this.
See, I almost got that chest with the map.
Well, I mean, it's good to have maps. you know.
Yeah. I never used the map even as a kid. Like, just the map in this game is horrible, except for the overworld map. That one makes sense, but like everything else, I don't know. I just never found a use for it.
So yeah, just going to save the princess. There's not really much else to talk about right this second.
No, the escape sequence is pretty straightforward. Not much to say or really do about it. I'm gonna take the safety route and throw a pot at the guard. No, I don't think I need it.
Well, you never know.
Yeah.
That was the one thing that I was focusing on in my Let's Play. It was like, oh, where do I go after I mess up? Because I will mess up plenty, I'm sure. That is inevitable at this point.
The randos did make me better at fighting some of the bosses. That being said, I'll probably die on Blind and Helmasaur. Just because it's a race of Zelda.
Oh yeah, were we supposed to stop our timers the moment we got Zelda? Because that's the whole... That was it, right?
Oh yeah, that's it. That's the game. 346.
GG.
GG. Can you imagine if that was an actual category?
Oh, cheese! I would love to be able to do reverse boss order. That's one of those things that I have to learn. I have to learn to not suck at the Ganon fight, though. That's the thing. You know, the people that do RBO make a 3-heart Ganon fight look pretty easy. But
can you beat Ganon Silverless?
I do. It's weird that, you know, for all of the safeties that I did learn right off the top, I was foolish enough to decide at some point that, like, you know what, I'm just never gonna learn silvers. So I've always done, even from the start when I was doing like 2-hour runs, I was always doing tempered and silvers. And I'm sorry, yeah, tempered and spins, essentially.
Yeah. I was gonna say that, you know, we could set up a donation incentive of beating Ganon with no silvers.
Oh, so I basically I ruined it.
Yeah, ruined it.
I've never done it before, but I will for $10.
Yeah, if we get to 850, we'll both beat Ganon without silvers. And it will be so difficult for both of us, as we have never done it before. I definitely didn't do it last night.
Definitely not.
Definitely not.
I get to 850 and I will use silvers.
Maybe Yels doesn't know where to go for them.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I know where the bomb is. It's basically just at your house, right? Just in the dark world.
No, you gotta actually drop like 15 bombs at the crack in the pyramid. And then it will work. But it has to be 15 frame perfect bombs.
Okay. Sankheart.
Also, we have to do no sequence breaking, so you have to go talk to the kid to put the X on your map for the Hunter.
For who?
Worcestershire.
So I'm trying to remember, Ant. The one night that I did retro race night for RGL before I was a member, and we did Master Sword.
Yeah.
Was it you that told me like 5 seconds before I was going to do the bomb jump? You're like, well, at least you don't need to get the moon pearl.
I think so.
And like cost yourself the race.
Yep.
Like, oh, I shouldn't have told him. He didn't even know. It's like I was just practicing my light world.
Whoop. Those moves.
What's going on, Evo?
Evo! Welcome home.
Oh, and the correct pronunciation is sarsaparilla.
That's right. A Sioux City sarsaparilla to be exact.
Yeah.
Evo just spent the weekend with Toad and I, and had a good old time.
I'm glad to hear that he's home safe.
Yes.
So yeah, so we're wandering through Eastern Palace now.
Oh man, I feel like scratching my neck like Chappelle skit. You know, I'm not getting these chests. I'm going crazy.
Got any more of them treasure chests?
Oh, you skeletons. I've been really bad at that lately. Don't get the compass. Don't get the compass. Oh, thank you, Evo. I dropped Evo off at the airport today, and traffic was a little nuts, as it usually is at LAX. And I get out to give him a hug goodbye, and like 14 cars are coming all at once. So I finally get out, and he's already walking down.
Sure.
And I was like, "Oh, Evo," and he's like, "Oh, bye," and just waved.
Nice.
It's like, you know what? That's fair. So what's your favorite dungeon? No, it's all good. I completely understand you, bro.
My favorite dungeon. That's tough because they all annoy me for different reasons. Kong likes Blind's hideout, that's fair. Thieves Town is pretty slick.
It's always really fun, and it's a great place for treasures in Orlando. Excuse me, skeleton.
Where's the heart? There's the heart.
As a vanilla player, do you not like Ice Palace that much?
I don't have anything against Ice Palace. I don't like the boss, but I dig the dungeon movement. So, so the funny thing for me is that the big stepping stone between me and Rando is that I don't actually know my way around non-speedrun parts of the map.
Sure.
So I'm just like, I wouldn't even know where to go. Apparently there's a cave that has lots of hype in it. I'm not really not really that familiar with it. So how about you? What's your favorite dungeon?
Oh, not the one where I missed the friggin' almost with the arrow. I like the desert one
Okay.
a lot, and I like
Yeah, Desert Palace has a lot of fun movement.
the Palace of Darkness. It's a pain in the neck, but It's I feel like really the first dungeon. You know what I mean? Like, I guess because I've done the first three so many times
Wow,
that I
he
just
caught,
don't feel.
caught me with an arrow. You son of a... I getcha. Yeah, it's yeah, Palace of Darkness has a charm to it for sure.
Oh, Link Between Worlds is such a good game. I should do another playthrough of that sometime soon.
Probably.
Dong, this isn't Family Feud. You can spell things correctly now.
Geez, I excel at problem sloving. For all your problem sloving needs.
Now don't forget, as much as we love playing video games for you anyways, and we'd probably be doing it no matter what, we are here for charity.
Indeed. And Endure for Kindness is doing its part to battle childhood hunger all around the world. And so all of our donations are going toward helping that need. And it is a pretty dire need. So if you hit that exclamation point charity command in chat, then you'll bring up a link. So if you have anything to spare, you can put it toward an excellent cause.
Yeah, and you don't have to donate directly to the site. If you want to donate just a couple of dollars through our PayPal, we'll make sure it gets donated right over there.
Are we are we doing bits too, or?
We are doing bits as well. Every bit that gets donated, we will send over to the to the fundraiser through our special back-end means.
Excellent.
So, we've already had some incredibly generous donations. I would love to see us meet that goal, if not exceed it. So just get those donations in when you can. Oh, no, I do not have a glove yet. You cannot do that.
What are you trying to do over there?
I'm trying to rando.
Gamma, thank you so much for that 100 bits.
If it says his real name.
Ah, yes. For my real name is yelsraek.
Oh, sorry. Sounds about right. Thank you for the 100 bits, Gamma.
That's perhaps my favorite part about I won a raffle for the NES Blitz. So I had Toad run River City Ransom, and he was putting the top 10 the top 10 times together, and he put me in as yelsraek.
Nice.
And I think it went a whole day before he corrected it. Which is funny, since the whole thing only took him 2 days to
That's amazing.
to hit that goal. So. But it was wonderful.
Do not get the cups. My mantra.
And I'm just trying to make sure I remember where all the backups are.
Just went without the glove. And then some nice little backtracking. Remember, Yells, you don't need the moon pearl.
Oh, nice.
Completely unnecessary for this one.
Wait a second. I think you're funning me.
Maybe. Ooh, that shot me right in the face.
Who's shooting you in the face?
Ah, damn that wrong. The laser thing. I got blatted.
Dang. That's no fun.
No.
Conger with the 25 bits.
Dong, thank you very much for those bits. Every single bit will go towards our charity this week. This weekend. No worries, every single bit helps. Time for the worst worm fight.
I mean, the best thing about land molas is that you can practice them for hours and feel like you gained absolutely nothing from it.
Oh, great. Oh, nice. The old 15 cycle. Oh my goodness. Every bit helps. You are not kidding about that, bro. As much as I love the desert, that fight is annoying. And I think the reason I like the desert so much is because when that fight is like perfectly executed, it's so good.
Mm-hmm. For sure. That's the closest thing I can liken that to, since I'm still struggling to come up with a favorite dungeon in this hellhole run. Is but it reminds me of, since I have Marble Madness on the brain, like my favorite Marble Madness race is Intermediate, because it's so hard, but it feels so good when you get it right. So the Land Mola fight is a lot like that, so I can liken it a lot to that.
J machine. Time to help the old man up the mountain. He talks too much.
Even in Japanese, he talks too much.
So what's your PB in this? I know it was like under 2 hours.
My PB in this is 134.57.
Oh wow. Pretty dang good, man.
And that was about the moment that I decided I didn't feel like playing this game anymore.
This is a game I would love to speedrun, but at the same time, I loved this game as a kid, and I don't want to not love it.
I understand that entirely. It can be a bit infuriating at times, that is for sure. So like I had originally hoped that I could get sub 130, because it does seem to be like the goal to shoot for. But like, I just did not have the patience to commit to it.
Sure.
But that's okay. Because now I just try in vain to just enjoy the game. Cheese, thank you for the 35 bits. Do appreciate that, sir.
Little by little, we'll get those bits transferred over. Remember, every little bit helps.
Heyo. I don't get it.
There's Ro.
Can Ro explain it to me, please?
Hit Rat Dog on the horn.
So, I mean, it's funny, right? Because, yo, Dr. Mutilated with 100 bits. That's not funny, that's awesome. Yeah, but no, to me, the funny thing about this game is, like, you know, we could sit here and explain things, but who doesn't know this game at this point? Like, who's coming to this channel to be like, hey, can you guys show me the nuances of Link to the Past?
A lot of tricks you could do.
For sure. A lot of little stuff. Oh, I am actually okay. So yeah, I am. This is the third iteration of Legend of Zelda. It's the first for the Super NES.
Yeah, we could talk about it. Yels is already whooping me. He's pulling out the Master Sword as we speak. For all you rando fans, that does mean that this is pedestal required.
Yeah, pedestal seed. I don't know Rando that much, but I know enough to know that. I also know that from the perspective of from the perspective of speedrunning, I'm already at a disadvantage because I typed in a 4-character name. You're supposed to only use 1 character for your name.
I did not even think about that. That does make sense. Every little frame helps.
Absolutely.
So I'm fighting Moldorm.
Nice.
Notorious boss. But really, if you just use the charge attack, pretty simple. You can press the D-pad in like the opposite direction of the wall that you're going, and kind of prevent him from pushing you around too much, which I'm doing a terrible example of. But there you go, he's dead.
Excellent. Excellent.
So we got the 3 pendants, and now we're going to be heading on over to the Lost Woods to get the Master Sword. And for those of you who don't know, we use the Japanese version because it allows you to do some glitches, but also because the text is significantly faster.
Indeed. Yeah, the glitches that you can do in the Japanese version, the primary one that you see us do the most is spin speed. Where as you release your spin, you press the A button for a single frame. And what that does is it puts you into a glitched state where you can no longer use your sword. However, if you then hit a cardinal direction while standing on stairs, it will put you in a permanent running speed state until you press A again or get hit again. And it's pretty cool. And it saves a lot of frames. That's what we're all about here, saving the frames.
Gotta save those frames. The world record is pretty absurd and uses a bunch of glitches. But we're doing the category of no major glitches, which means no clipping into walls. There's some minor sequence breaking allowed, and obviously spin speed. But for the most part, it's just playing the game as straight through. Well, you know, a couple things here and there you could do differently, but nothing major, as they say.
Yeah, the entertaining part about that notion is that a major glitch in this specific category is save and quit.
Yeah.
As Cheese mentioned.
I will never understand. I won't try to understand it.
Yeah, somehow there are purists involved that were like, no, you should just actually play the game all the way through. We want you to run everywhere. Okay.
There's nothing more fun than scrolling the screen instead of, teleporting to your house.
And and the best part about that whole thing is that save and quit is only considered a major glitch in this specific subset of the no major glitches category.
Right.
So if you're just doing Master Sword, no major glitches, save and quit is not a major glitch. So, yeah. That's a thing. That's definitely a thing. I mean, I dig it, because, and that's part of the thing, is that, I do understand, I do like playing this that way. I do like not necessarily just, saving and quitting to jump around places. But it doesn't, as far as, a speedrun is concerned, it is kind of strange. Because it's not the most efficient way to get around.
Yeah, it's literally slower. On purpose.
It just spoke to me. Slower on purpose, that's my way of life.
So normally if you play this game you would actually go to the sanctuary after getting the Master Sword to talk to... I totally did this game wrong. To talk to the priest who gets murdered, actually. Pretty gruesome.
It is pretty gruesome.
But he tells you, Aghanim is an evil wizard and he's gonna send Zelda into the Dark World with his wizard powers.
Yeah, Kong, you're probably hitting it right on the head there.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, that's okay. We still love the game anyway.
We do. Haven't done escape in so long. Not escape. The other thing. Aghanim.
The tower.
The tower.
I almost ran the wrong way. That was good. That's good and what you're supposed to do.
Keep it up. Race.
Yeah. More of that, please.
There was a time I was playing Rando so much that I could do Aghanim in the dark. And now I'm bumbling around like a fool.
Aghanim in the dark is no joke.
No, it's not. Die already. I would love to see you complete this game again sometime soon. We should have speedrunning school. Like you did with Ronnie.
Oh, yeah.
Rather, Ronnie did with you.
Yeah. We could get somebody who's good at the game to teach it I am. Do you know anybody?
It says Mr. 136. You're already in the pod, I'm just about to fight Geometry Wizard.
Geometry Wizard.
Although that's really more the second iteration.
Yo, Nate, thank you for the 40 bits.
Thank you, Nate. Every single bit is appreciated. Let's get those kids some food.
Absolutely.
No, that sucks, dog developer. Oh, blue balls. How many blue balls did you get?
1.
2. 3.
I think it was 1. It was either 1 or 2. Either way, I didn't get 2 lightning cycles, so... Oh, well. Botched that part. That's okay.
Four. Second lightning. Oh my goodness, this fight is taking a million years.
This is the fight that doesn't end.
6. 7.
Oh, jeez.
Third lightning cycle. Yeah, die already. Oh my goodness. So, as someone who has speedrun this game, if you had 7 blue balls on the Aghanim, would you reset?
Maybe. It really depends on how the rest of the light world was, because it's, again, like, it's weird to say it this way, because, you know, it's, I have that 130, 134, but at the same time it feels like I only have a 134. You know, it's just depending on who you're talking to, essentially, but it's like, at my level, I pretty much wouldn't reset anything, almost.
Sure. So you can see now I have the spin speed. I got crazy fast link moves. It's crazy, and it's fast.
Gamma, the name of the category is any percent no major glitches. So we're not allowed to do, like, the 3-minute version of the game where you just kind of glitch your way to the closing credits.
I'm gonna go do that right now. So
Yeah.
There are no rules set. Good night, Weapon. We'll see you a little bit later. Rest well. Weapon will be showcasing some awesome DOS games for us later.
Ah, yes, indeed. Have a good one, Weapon.
I love when you pick up Kiki in the English version. They may say it in the Japanese one too, I don't know. But then it's like, give him 10 rupees? Never give him anything. Screw you, monkey.
It would be funny if you select never give him anything and it just cuts to a game over.
Yeah.
Like, oh, by the way, that's wrong. You actually need to talk to him to progress. Sorry. That'll teach you. I've already played a game so far in this marathon where you make one bad choice and you get a game over.
I played one where you make one bad choice and it takes an extra hour to beat the game. So that was cool.
Yeah, my comment about a cave full of hype was not meant as a slight. I want to make that clear.
I think I need to go this way first. It's been a while since I've done Vanilla Pod.
Gotta go left first.
I went left first.
And then you go up and right and down, essentially. Like, up and right and fall in.
Okay.
And pick up the key and then warp out. And then go up and left and bomb the floor. Is any of this making sense?
Yep.
Okay.
That's the fastest way to get the big key. Okay. That makes sense. It was really rough in the beginning. But then once you got like the blue armor and a little bit of an upgrade on the sword, it was pretty solid. Oh, you're gonna see it coming. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do an Ocarina of Time entrance shuffle. And song shuffle. And everything shuffle. Somebody's got the flute.
The flute. You can hear it coming through.
Yeah. There are certain things in this game that pick up way more than anything else.
It's weird, right?
Flute,
Yeah.
forget what the other one was. Oh. Did you bomb jump? Or hammer jump?
I did hammer jump.
Nice. I did not need a key. Guess I have to go in the back? Yeah. That makes sense. That's a single arrow. I'm not mistaken. Nope. Other way around.
This is going to be the one safety that I'm going to reinstall in my route. I'm absolutely going to go get the powder.
I grabbed the mushroom too.
I believe even in my PB I have the mushroom, but I do the fake powder thing.
Okay.
Are you familiar with fake powder? I've
Kinda not too much, but definitely explain it to the folks at home.
So fake powder is, I think it's a relatively new find, where if you take the mushroom, but you never take the powder, if you then use all your magic up, and this only works relatively late in the game too. You use all your magic up, and then I believe it's you use the Cane of Samaria, or like you try to use the Cane of Samaria, and because you're out of magic, the text box about you not having any magic left pops up, And then the moment that text box clears, you menu to the mushroom. Then when you come out of the menu, you'll just throw powder in the air. So that's, like, as far as progression of, like, removing safeties, that's, like, the last resort where you're basically owning up to, yeah, I should be able to make it all the way to, whatever the hell, like, Misery Mire, without needing to use the powder at all. It's like you're basically claiming that that is the case. And that is a bold claim. I mean, it's not even like the newest amazing thing, because they have that new technical thing where you use the fire rod at random and it like hits a switch that's like off screen somewhere.
Oh yeah, that thing's crazy.
Like that thing is mind blowing to me. Oof.
So 4 is second, so we can get that level 3 sword. You mean the butter sword? Or is that the level 4?
Level 3 would be tempered.
Oh, okay. We want that level 4 sword. We gotta get that butter. Right, Conger? That Paladine blade.
Yeah, Kong, I don't know who invited this guy.
Funny enough, I actually invited myself.
It's true, but it's all good. Like, but not in a bad way.
No. It's just like, hey, I'm gonna race that? Sure. And then last night I was like, I never want to play LTTP again. And today I was like, alright.
Like an addict.
Yep. Oh, mustard sword. I like it, man.
You know, that's fair. I do think I might like... I guess it really depends. Like, it's a bold statement to say I like anything more than I like butter. Because butter is just so versatile.
It really is.
Clearly, it's too early to talk about Toad's onion sword. Or it's too late. I can't decide which.
Alright, we didn't die on Helmsword. It was a little slow, but we didn't die.
Slow but alive is way better.
Yes. Oh yeah, there's actual text in this game. Yo, we got a $25 donation. Thank you very much.
Yo.
Greatly appreciated. We will make sure that gets over to the crowd rise. But thank you very much for that donation. That puts us over $800, guys.
Nice. Oh, there is the blind death that I was afraid of.
Oh no.
I did the same thing when we did Retrothon, I believe.
I believe so. Blind is a hard fight, though. No lie. I guess I don't have to do this. No, I do need to do this. Doesn't make sense to go on the white road, does it?
So let's see. If I'm smart about this, I will go and find an anti-fairy. Because I have powder. And I will miss it. Repeatedly. I'm gonna die trying to get this anti-fairy. It's amazing.
So they never tell you that the powder works on anti-fairies to turn it into fairies, do they?
Tells you things? I have nary a clue.
This goes. I just hammered all 3 pegs individually. Yeah, the game never tells you that you can do that, which is kind of messed up. But it lets you turn the red spinny things into actual fairies, and you can get your health all healthy. Oh, that could be, or one of the guys that like you pay 10 rupees. Nice job.
The one heart shuffle. How is it possible that I'm not going to get hit in the next 10 seconds?
I was watching that and like, just praying. Yes, use the hammer to dig.
Ooh, I hear a flute.
You do.
Oh yeah, I don't think either of us called out first try dig, did we?
Nope.
First try dig and other memes.
Do I have to play it for the kid, or can I just go to the statue?
In the Dark World, you go and talk to the kid, like talk to the and then he just hands you the shovel. You don't have to do anything else with him. You just warp to the light world and go get it.
Oh yeah, I have to go in there.
Do your first try dig. If you remember where it is, anyway. Top left somewhere. Okay. Like vaguely top left.
Yeah, they'd be like, "Hey, want to hear a cool story, kid? It's gonna be $25. Use the powder on the anti-fairy." And then you're like, "What the hell is an anti-fairy?"
Like, what do you think? I read the manual or something? I don't. I don't know what these things are. We do need a Kong Hints emote.
One 900 how Kong. That's a different phone.
Yeah, that one charges by the minute last time I checked. I mean, I've heard.
You've heard tales out of school.
I mean, really, it's just Kong saying, "Yo, go Gators," over and over again. It is worth every penny.
10 cents a minute. Maybe Carrot Top?
Well, he did go $2 for the first minute. That's the key.
Yeah.
Wow, it hit twice. Nice. Nice. That's right, FSU is terrible.
Surprised face here. Oh, I almost went to get all the treasure. Forgetting that, no, you don't do that anymore, dude. Just get the big key.
Just the big one, please.
Just the big one.
It's weird how that works out, Conger. Talk a big game, and then all of a sudden... Where'd you guys go?
Yeah, it's a good idea never to talk smack, like big time smack. A little trash here and there is fine, but if you want to talk a big smack, you better back it up. And most likely you're not going to be backing it up. I bonked again. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what-oh.
Tom's good. Oh, no, for some reason. This could only be good things.
Oh no, we suck again!
Okay. Yeah, leave us in suspense here.
Okay, well, at least the stream is good.
Oh, yes. Oh, Machado.
Oh no.
Kong's gonna be a Mets fan. So like, the Rays.
Fudge.
Oh, fudge.
Mothula, please.
I hear that.
I got the two fastest hits, and then he's just hanging out in the spikes. I should be wearing the heart rate monitor. But I didn't want to do that to myself because it's just supposed to be for fun.
Alright. Go deathless blind, please.
Please do. That's no fun.
Whoa. Why would you walk into the fireball, Ant?
So that you didn't walk into the head.
That's fair, actually. Definitely.
Like, yeah.
Okay.
Nice. Okay, good. We can laugh about it now. We're okay.
Yeah. I was about to get hit by a head, and you said that, and I was like, run into the fireball, quick!
Yes. That actually is the right move. Oh, did you do fake flippers in the Light World, Ant?
I did not, because I'm not a dirty cheater.
Oh, well, I've been disqualified for being a dirty cheater then. I'm going to get the flippers now.
I am very hit or miss with that flipper, so...
I getcha. Yeah, it took me... I learned it one way, and then... I, learned it the right way later. we'll just call it that. Like, I learned it, but I didn't quite get it.
Okay.
And now I get it. I still screw it up sometimes.
I had 5 or 10 rupees exactly.
Nice.
I'm going to get half magic. I'm a big baby. Yeah, amazing. Zora actually came through.
That guy Zora, he's okay.
What? They're still busy?
Who's busy?
The Smiths.
The Smiths? Like the band?
Yeah, the band.
Interesting. I did not expect to learn that fact. And yet here we are.
Master War. Do you really want a baseball team in Vegas, Doc? I know how much you're loving the fact that the Raiders are going there.
Wow. That is not good.
Oh, what?
Let's hope that I remember exactly how to do the Ice Palace bomb jump, because I have exactly one shot at it right now.
Good luck.
Thanks. That's a good sign.
No, don't push the statue. Oh my god. These moments do so much damage.
Phew. Okay.
I had it first try last night, so I'll probably miss it this time.
Nice.
I hit it when I didn't need it.
Thanks, Conger.
Yeah, traffic is going to be really slow. Yeah, the pros definitely outweigh the cons. Like, we live a couple blocks away from Angel Stadium, and the traffic when a game's going is like super ugly. But I know that they bring a lot of money in for the city, and it's a lot of jobs and all that jazz. So, Oh my goodness. I almost got wall mastered.
Yikes.
That's a little slower, but that's a tradition. Oh! Have with my siblings. When you burn the entrance to the boss for Lost Woods, you gotta throw a skull in the mouth of the thing. I don't know why we started that, but
It is what it is.
yep.
That's
Who
fair.
am I to break tradition?
It's like I'm gonna go for was it the when you open up Mire, you freeze the dactyl and you throw him in the lake.
Yeah.
Nice menu.
Excuse me. We're in trouble here.
Wait, I'm not supposed to go here yet.
Oh boy.
Swamp first.
Double kill.
No!
That's really bad.
That's not what I wanted to hear.
Really bad. I don't know where to get magic.
Oh, is that Mothula?
Uh-huh.
So the first thing you could try to do is you try to just go right back in, go into the Hellway, and just focus on killing the mummies, because they do drop magic sometimes.
Okay.
Plus there's magic in the pots. Like, not enough to open the door, that one of the mummies is going to have to drop it for you. If not, then you would have, like, the fastest place I know of to go and... You okay?
One drop full magic, yeah.
Nice.
Thank you, though. Where else? Just
Oh,
future knowledge.
when you are on your way to Thieves Town, like in the light world, so like you go up through Kakariko, up and around.
Mm-hmm.
When you are on the screen where you have to hit the hammer pegs to get to the warp to the Dark World to get to Thieves Town, if you bonk that tree up above it, it drops full magic.
Oh. Okay.
It's a real out of the way way to go and get full magic, but it's something. It is a way. That's the only one that sticks out in my head. Apart from, like, go to Turtle Rock. Like, why on earth would you go to Turtle Rock for magic? That feeling when fourth try hammer dash means that you should have just dashed.
Oh my god. Yeah, got him that time.
I think that's the thing that I love most about this game, is trying to do little tricks to save time and losing so much time because you don't do it right for like 3 or 4 tries. You're like, I should have just friggin' walked.
That's the wrong spot. Mm-hmm.
Did you get Mothiola on the second look?
Yeah.
Good. Good, good. I did it again. What did I do? I forgot the switch. Wah wah. Oh. Insult to injury, thanks.
Mm.
Yes, I should have known, but I wasn't looking up there. Gotta hit it again on the way out. Okay, so I just spent a minute wandering around Swamp Palace to not be able to get the big key because I'm a dope. Because I didn't hit the switch the second time in the switch room. Whoopsie daisy. Flippers are good.
And you usually do Ice Palace after that, right?
Yeah. I usually do ice. If I die in ice, I go to swamp, even though I died. Because swamp requires no magic. So like typically if I die in ice, I die to the boss. And then at which point I have no magic left. So
yeah, it's a long night.
So rather than boss, I just finish Swamp Palace and that refills it.
And while Zora was giving his little spiel about using waterways of his people, I went ahead and pushed through that $25 donation. So thank you again for that.
Nice.
That brings us to 816. We are way more than halfway to our goal.
Fantastic.
Let's keep it up. I'm running into. I know what I'm supposed to. Hey, what's up, enemy?
Give me all those bombs. I don't even know how many bombs I wasted in Ice Palace. There was a follow a couple minutes ago. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to RGL. We really appreciate that.
Remember, guys, we're doing this charity marathon for the next, let's see, about 28 more hours. With retro content coming your way. And you can donate directly to the charity. You can donate directly through our PayPal, or if you like, you can just donate bits, and we'll get those bits transferred over as well. So, lots of ways that you can support feeding some hungry kids this holiday season. It's a very super important cause. Any kind of hunger is unacceptable, but especially kids.
Well, apparently we've figured out your cheating ways, Ant. Your capture is cutting off your timer. So
is it? Oh,
yeah.
No.
So it looks like you're an hour ahead of me. Like somehow you've covered so much ground in an hour. It's amazing. I didn't know I had to go up against such deviousness and underhandedness.
I will have to fix that during the next crystal thing.
Ants playing true any percent.
Try to stop me.
Cut a stream off, Kong. Somebody go tell Toad to reset his console.
Oh. No, stop falling. Third time's a charm. I can deal with getting the third time.
Oh my god. The boulder just bounced back and forth, like laterally, forever.
I know this is a silly question. Doing that, I don't need to get the big key, right? Just go
In
straight
ice?
to the mall.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought, but Rando took over my brain again.
No problem.
See, kids, don't do Rando.
It's a disease.
Bad.
Not even once.
Not even more. Then you get into the hard stuff like entrance shuffle and randomizer, and you're at a point of no return, man. Look at this guy. Going to check Ice Cave. Reggie would be disappointed.
Yeah. Where are all of the rando players for me to disappoint with the places I'm checking?
Alright, didn't die on it. Old Stare,
Nice.
the greatest boss name of all time. Oh yeah, I gotta fix my feet.
Am I gonna be able to do bird toss? He's kind of on the rail.
Thanks, Dr. M.
No, I can't pick him up.
Oh, my timer stopped, so that's cool.
Oh. More cheating.
More cheating. I'm like a good 10 minutes behind you now. No. Yells started 10 minutes before I did. So we're going by our very official race times. What's up, RDDP? Alright. So you do Mire, or you do Swamp before Mire?
Yes.
Why is that?
No idea.
Alright, what's up?
Yeah. I do Swamp before Mire, so that I have the hook shot for Mire. Does that make sense?
I think you only need to push one spot, right in the beginning.
No, you can do the. I do a wall bounce off of that actually. So.
Yeah. So where do you use the hook shot?
To get the cane.
Ah, that makes sense.
Beyond that, yeah, no, it's a valid point that I don't necessarily think there's an immediate use for it.
I just wonder which one's faster.
I didn't go around this whiz robe. Am I gonna get... Oh good, he didn't smack me in the face. That's nice. Nice!
No? Using the mirror and the light world's not going to do you much good, ain't it?
You can use it to despawn a block.
That is true.
Looks like I didn't forget the switch this time. I hit the switch properly in this dungeon, at least. At least. It's a saving grace. Oh, you jerk. Wow. Nice. Just bonking right into the wall. I'm doing pretty well, RDDP. How are you doing?
Yeah, not too bad here, buddy. How you doing?
Do some safeties just for, you know, the halibut.
For the halibut?
Just for the halibut. Just for the blue marlin of it.
The hot bee you got there.
The hot bee. Check out this hot bee right here. Dang, why did I do that now? I wonder what I'm doing wrong on that part. Oh well. Oh well.
Oh, well. Heck yeah, I'm getting very good. Goodness, that's cold. Ruin my run there.
Yo, RDDP with the tier 1 sub. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, RDDP. Greatly appreciate everyone give RDDP that retro win. Appreciate the support. Oh, you dumb. Neat little glitch you can do there. You can push the block. GLs has already showed you how to do it. And when it's moving, you can shoot through it. Another little time save you can do if you don't miss like I did.
Missing's no fun. Especially since the fire rod takes an unnecessary amount of magic. Although you do have half magic, which helps. So.
No half magic. It's a necessity for me.
So I'm trying to remember what dungeon you need to finish in order to go get Butter Sword, if you're going Butter and Silvers.
It's 5 and 6.
5 and 6, okay.
Yeah. So ice and...
It's like literally my only frame of reference there is I remember when... Oops. I remember watching TMR play through it blind. And he was just lost. He couldn't figure out what to do next. And he would go into the big bomb shop and there wasn't anything for him to buy.
$70 bits. Thank you very much, Gamma. I will get world record. It'll be a personal world record. It'll be a world record.
World's fastest run by Ant.
Right.
Nice bonk. And again, where's that staircase? It's around here somewhere. I can feel it. Ooh, nice dodge.
No. There's a lot of gallantry in both of our runs. This is very true.
Is chivalry dead?
I don't know. I'll just take a couple deaths from Turtle Rock and let's find out.
Okay. I'll see what I can do. Yes, and at this point, at this moment, I have to call out that now the amount of time in the world record of this category has elapsed as I enter Turtle Rock.
It's really amazing.
It's just wild stuff.
Who has the record now?
Zelna still has it. Zelna has had it for quite a while. Although the last time I checked, I believe he is less than a second ahead of WQ.
Crazy that they're that close.
Yeah. On
in this
an hour and 23-minute game for them anyway. Oh no! No!
I'm
Okay.
pretty sure that it is literally impossible to beat this in under 3 hours.
Wait, why did we set the estimate at 2 hours?
Well, you're looking to be done probably about hour 45.
I tried to do the front half of roller skip and got hit twice.
Oh, jeez.
So RDDP, I'm not sure. The last time I saw, I thought he was at like 123, like 11 or something, which would just barely not be it. How did I not die in the chomp room? Nice bonk. Nice bonk. Yeah, that doesn't look right. Alright, I'm not gonna be stupid here. I'm gonna powder the crap out of these anti-fairies. Oops. Sheesh.
Yeah.
Tough crowd.
1 minute? 23 seconds? No major glitches? That doesn't make sense at all.
Yeah, no, I feel it must. I think that's his Master Sword time.
Yeah. That makes more sense. 1 hour, 23 minutes.
Yeah. And it doesn't, at the same time, it also wouldn't surprise me if speedrun.com doesn't have WQ's most recent efforts, because he really doesn't participate in the website.
Gotcha.
There are segments of the community that do not see eye to eye on things. They don't profess to be a big part of the community for sure, but you don't have to be a rocket scientist to see that one happening. I'm taking a lot of damage. A whole lot of damage. I don't know, Conger. I don't know.
I suspect it's because those were the games that were speedrun the most. When speedrunning was really, like, you know, first established. I say that, like, you know, I'm sure we all tried to play games and beat them as fast as we could as kids. I know I did.
Yeah.
You know, but I didn't call it speedrun. I just called it, I want to beat Zelda in as little time as possible. Also because I had to share the TV and the consoles with siblings and such.
No! Well, that's a death. There's one of the deaths you were asking for.
Okay, I didn't mean it.
Oh. Well, shit.
It's okay. We'll let that one slide.
Okay, cool.
But no more.
Oh, also, yeah. Also, apologies for the cuss.
Oh.
Hopefully we can also let that one slide.
Swear jar. Yels has to put $500 in the swear jar now.
Dang it. Dang it, Bobby.
Dang it.
Would you please move, Chomps? Okay, thank you.
Every Thanksgiving, I think of King of the Hill because of that episode where Hank's letting Bobby carve the turkey the first time. I don't know if anyone remembers that, but they're practicing on a turkey and Bobby goes to make the first cut and then Hank goes, "Oh no, it's so juicy." Throws him off. So every time I cut a turkey, I think of that, like, without fail.
That's excellent.
Hey, Gara, thank you very much for that Twitch Prime sub.
Indeed, thank you so
Greatly
much.
Appreciated. Throw up some retro wins for our good friend, Gara. Enjoy those emotes. We got some more emotes coming pretty soon.
Do you like emotes? Because that's how you get emotes.
Twitch Prime sub, so juicy.
What? So, did not hit that.
Turtle Rock is a horrible place to take a bath because that is just such a long dungeon.
I don't know what's happening here.
Are you getting lost on the?
I hit right, and it was like, no, fam, you hit left. And I'm like, great, I don't know how to get back.
Toad's gone as far as taking control of your controller in his campaign for left only.
Oh, I never even thought about that. Laser skip. Good old laser skip.
Let's hear it for laser skip. Thanks, man. We love entertaining you all. We got so much coming up still. We got Mario 1 through 3 and Super Mario World. We got a Disney relay race. We got Mega Man 1 through 6. Mega Man X 1 through 3.
It's gonna be exciting.
And then we have Mega Man DOS and Mega Man 3 DOS as well. So much Mega Man. You'd think it was Monday. Those are tears of joy for all the Mega Man.
Indeed. There we go. Okay, so you told me I didn't have to die, so I didn't die again.
Good. I'm glad we worked that out.
Oh, thanks, enemy. I will say, yeah, clean Trinex fight
Oh my god.
feels good, man.
I did it, guys. I did it. I
Uh-oh.
grabbed a treasure I wasn't supposed to because I was like, I need this treasure because it's rando. No, it's not.
If you or a loved one suffers from rando disease, you may be eligible for compensation.
You could send all that compensation directly to the charity. Let's feed some hungry kids.
Indeed.
No, I'm proud of myself. I went all that way and I only opened one treasure accidentally. That's pretty good for someone who's suffering from randoitis.
True. Very true. Alright, what chest number is the big key gonna be in? I know that one too.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be after the Armos fight. Something tells me.
See,
We just hit.
Is there anything that what's going on?
We just hit 30 hours on a consecutive stream.
Nice.
How's that for endurance, folks?
Is there anything that people shout when a vanilla result comes up? Like, I know in Zelda 1, people shout Fred, because Fred Coughlin is the mastermind behind Zelda 1 Randomizer. So if, like, the bow is in 1, people get all up in arms.
Probably do something like, you know...
I don't know who, like, the masterminds are behind Link to the Past Randomizer to know. Ooh. Wrong button. Wrong button.
I don't really know either, to be honest.
Move.
Shoot. That's a botch.
Stop hitting me. Just moving on.
Oh, you were right, it was there.
Oh, how do you like that?
I like it a lot. Now I don't have to go go digging through the dungeon.
That's always nice.
What?
Please get out of my way. Thank you.
What fresh hell is this?
Well, I fucked with the order.
Oh, is that the other sound you can hear through? Through the microphone? So you get the flute and the nearly dead sound. I remember earlier Yeah, earlier we were trying to remember which ones. Pretty sure nearly dying qualifies.
It's-
Thank you. I don't want beams for this.
Why would you?
It's really difficult to get the timing for a sword slash when where are you going? You know, when if you like you slash your sword, right? But because you have beams, like the beams land first. And then the thing doesn't die and it was supposed to die. You're questioning your life choices.
Huh? Oh, that's good. No, my goodness. I just need the key. I guess that technically counts as 2. My health situation is not good. I'm gonna have a little visit from my anti-fairy, I think.
Oh boy. Well, that's no fun.
Oh, cool. I'll just die instead.
That seems like less fun.
Thank you for the link, Chris. Definitely check out all the good work that Random Acts does, not just on this event, but throughout the year. Hey, that's how you're supposed to do it.
Oh boy.
Whoa, chain jump. You scare me. Oh, you run into me. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Okay. Phew.
Yikes. The chain chomps do deal 4 hearts when they touch you. Unless you have some sort of mail. You've got mail.
Mm. Yikes.
I want to say, yeah, Ganon Hug is 8, yeah. Yeah, RDDP is right.
And Ganon hugs are no fun.
Oh, Zerg Hug Party with the host. Thank you so much for that host.
Thank you very much. Speaking of,
Yeah, I think that was 2211. That sounds right. It's one of my better ones. I'm not good at geometry. It's like fake math.
welcome everyone from Zerg Hug Party stream. We're doing ourselves a little charity marathon here for Random X for their Endure for Timeless charity event they're doing this weekend. You type !charity to find out how to donate. I have a couple of different ways you can do it. Any support you can give it would be great. Doing all donations, bits, and direct donations to our PayPal will go to this event. So, thanks again for that, host. What were you streaming tonight? Uh-oh. We did get almost 850. So, I think it's close enough that Yells will try to be silverless for the very first time ever.
Totally. Oops, that's not good.
Laser skill.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh yeah, right. You didn't get the thing. Jeez. Just slash slower. There we go.
Oh no!
Flavor Savior with the 500 bits.
Oh, thank you very much, Flavor Saver.
And that's time.
Hey, GG, buddy.
Thank you, sir. 145.07. I will take it for
That's really not bad at all.
half a year off. Couple deaths and couple safeties. Thank you so much.
It was an honor playing this with you. I had a lot of fun.
Me too. It's always fun to hang out. Have a good time. Talk some trash about Link.
I'm not sure if you could be Ganon swordless or arrowless, silverless. That's the word. Without the Japanese version. Do you know about that?
I'm not sure. I'm seeing a yes in chat from Iggy. Iggy, oh, are you okay?
Yep, I just dropped my controller in shock that you can.
In shock. Nice. Thank you for all those GGs, by the way. I do appreciate it. There was probably a solid... Oh, I don't know. I ran this game for about like 9 months straight at one point to get from like not really having a clue about the speedrun down to 134.57. And we're putting this together and I'm like, heck, I'll run this. Sure, why not? And it was a ton of fun. And it's always fun to play games with you. Also, again, this is for a really good cause. You know, this is for the Endure for Kindness folks. You know, we're doing this as part of their E4K. This is an annual event where you try to stretch yourselves, your personal limits, to raise funds for random acts while promoting a message of kindness. And Endure for Kindness is trying to fight childhood hunger. So all these donations are going to go to help childhood hunger in some of the poorest counties in the US as well as many regions across the globe. So make sure you hit that ! charity command to see the link, see if you can, and if you have anything to spare, greatly appreciated if you could chip in. If I think the minimum donation through their site is $10. I know that can be that's a bit of a steep hill to climb. However, you can always cheer bits at us during this event. You can donate using our Streamlabs link, where there is not a minimum, and we will make sure it gets passed on to the right place.
Absolutely. And if you want your username tied to it, just put your username in the note with the donation to Streamlabs, and we'll get that added as well. So with that, I'm going to go get ready for the Mario block. So I will catch you guys later. Yells, thank you very much for the race.
Absolutely. Thank you,
It was
Ant.
a lot of fun. And GG on that 145. That's a good time, man.
Thanks so much.
Sounds good.